Good Wednesday. Thanks for being here. It is Wednesday, November the 8th, and I suspect a lot of you might be interested. Well, I would suspect and hope that you're interested every night, but in one topic particular tonight, I expect a lot of folks are waiting to see. Yeah, indeed, it has been a busy day today at the clerk's office. I have right now, and I believe it's all we'll have for this evening, well, most certainly will be tonight, 27 individuals which have filed in 10 different races for McGoffin County, and we'll go through that complete list for you in just a few moments. We'll also take you to the scene of an accident where a man was injured earlier today riding an ATV when it turned over on him. I'll tell you more about that and what I can in just a few moments. On today's date in our weather history, in case you were wondering, right? After two record-setting days back at this time of 2005, on this date in 2005, and tomorrow as well, Jackson Weather Service tipped the scales at 80 degrees and set records on both days, both of which I think still stand. We were obviously not anywhere in the realm of that earlier today. It's been a chilly one, and we've still got a big push of some really cold air in our forecast as well. We got some rain, some sun, some cold, and some not so cold temperatures to tell you about in more detail in just a few seconds. They couldn't really go into the detail of what illnesses flu or flu-like or what have you, but it really doesn't matter. Wolfe County has already become the first Kentucky school district to close for illness this season, and they are closed throughout the rest of the week. The Wolfe County Board of Education citing attendance rates and numerous reports of sick flu and flu-like illness, mind you, whatever it may be, and have canceled classes until Monday of next week, and they'll reevaluate then after, of course, I'm sure, sanitizing and cleaning schools over the course of the weekend. Within the past couple of hours, I've been iffy all day, but in the past couple of hours, I have taken a big turn downhill. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but I'm going to try to get through this one as quickly as possible because it's having a hard time keeping the old voice going. So with that said, we'll have our filings and our ATV accident in just a few moments. Only one or two other things before we get there. It appears as though Senator Rand Paul, who of course I think the world knows by now, was attacked in his Bowling Green yard while mowing just a couple of days ago, says he actually suffered more serious injuries than originally thought. It was first reported that he was attacked and injured, then 5 ribs were said to be broken. Now he personally put out a tweet earlier on social media saying that he had suffered 6 fractured ribs and that he also had water in his lungs, a result of a pleural effusion, and that he was very appreciative of all the thoughts and prayers. It's still not really known. Yard clippings and debris appears to be what set this off. The attorney representing the man who's been charged with the assault says that in no way was it politically motivated, but it's still kind of unclear. Still a lot of speculation, I believe, going on as to what caused this disagreement between an attack or assault, if you will, between two men who have been neighbors for, I believe, many, many years, well over 10 years. So when we come back right after this, while it was election day yesterday, it went off without any fanfare in Kentucky because there were no ballots to be cast. However, tonight we're talking about election-related news, as today was the first and a very hectic day for those to file for various offices. Here in McGoffin County, nearly all offices up for grabs in the next election cycle. So I'll go over that list for you and have some more election news in just a second.
To get high-speed internet on their state-of-the-art fiber optic network for all of your home and business solutions, or to watch TV without a contract on over 200 digital channels with superb quality, or stay connected with family and friends with 24/7 telephone service you can always depend on, contact Foothills Broadband today. Or just click on their link to the right to find out how they're working to provide the latest in communications at affordable prices with exceptional service at Foothills Broadband.
Hi, this is John Harris with Gateway Motors. We're having to get it out of the mud sale. Everything we have is covered in mud, so if you want a good deal, right now is the time to get it.
Yeah, no joke, no gimmick. The road construction is killing them, so John has cut another $1,000 off this super economical 2015 Mitsubishi. It's got less than 22,000 miles, new tires, and it's only $69.95. He cut this '08 Crew Cab Dodge 4x4. It's $5,000 below book. He cut $2,000 off this Ford Escape 4x4 XLT to $69.95, and this 2010 Honda Civic with ultra low miles, only $83,000, is priced just too low to advertise. Call today for quick pre-credit approval, $0 down, low income approval, and most payments under $200 a month at Gateway Motors in Sagersville, 349 cars. Whoever you're rooting for at the next big game, pick up some of our famous hot and spicy wings or try our new fish dinner at your Sagersville Lee's Famous Recipe. Or you can always just get a little bit of everything. Hot wings, crispy buffalo wings, dippers, strips, fried pickles, jalapeno poppers, cheese sticks, potato wedges, and more. The game is always better with Lee's. As at least 1 out of every 5 people will likely get the flu this season, putting hundreds of thousands in the hospital and sadly proving fatal for another 50,000 more, now is the time for everyone 6 months and older to get their flu vaccination, so you'll be 60% less likely to have to worry about catching it. They've got flu shots ready, so all you have to do is come by and see the people who want to keep you from getting sick just as much as they want to make you well again when you are. Get your flu shot today at Hope Family Medical Center in Sagersville.
We are all human. Because we're not perfect, we tend to make mistakes. Unfortunately, some mistakes are severe and carry more consequences than others. If you have been hurt in a car wreck, a truck wreck, or because of someone's mistake, reckless or careless behavior, you deserve help with your medical expenses, lost wages, and serious permanent pain and injuries that you have been made to suffer and will continue to suffer for the rest of your life. If you have been injured, I can help. I'm attorney Don Wayne McFarland. Call me and let me go to work for you. 349-9000.
To create your very own scene right out of the North Pole, filled with all the warmth, glow, and cheer of Christmas, make a holiday stop at the Seasonal Shop. They've got countless trees, ornaments by Raz, Kurt Adler, Mud Pie, and more, personalized and customized ornaments and bows and wreaths, cool and cute custom tops by Lucky Bird, and just as sure as there's a naughty and nice list, there's only one sure way you can see all the Christmas gift ideas and festive decor. And that's to step into the region's biggest and best selection of home decorating and gift ideas, Fraser's Prater Drugs Seasonal Shop, where they're having their annual open house starting Wednesday the 15th with at least 20% off the entire store, with other big discounts and free refreshments, door prizes, and more.
Well, they're off. The races have begun, as they have actually already begun. We've seen several folks announcing their intent to file over the course of the past several weeks, and several of them did so and followed through, and I suspect dozens and dozens of others will here just in Magoffin County alone. On that note, the candidate filing period for the upcoming 2018 election cycle after opening also has something new as a part of it. State Secretary Allison Lundigan Grimes today announced that she is encouraging anyone who wants to be a candidate or plans on being a candidate to use a new filing portal on the Secretary of State's website. Now, this doesn't mean you can go on and file. You still have to take the proper paperwork and documents down to the clerk's office. However, you can download and print those documents from that portal on the sos.ky.gov website and then take them down instead of going down to the clerk's office and getting a set of papers to fill out and then bringing them back. The portal also allows potential candidates to print blank filing forms or to request them by mail as well. The 2018 ballot will feature Kentucky's 6 seats in the U.S. House of Representatives, as well as the 100 seats in the Kentucky House of Representatives and seats in even districts in the Kentucky Senate. The judicial slate includes the Kentucky Supreme Court's 3rd District, Kentucky's district judges, and all Commonwealth's attorneys and circuit court clerks as well. On the local level, all county officers will be up for election along with city legislative bodies and mayors of some cities. And I think that's pretty much going to cover 99.9%, if not all, of the races here in Magoffin County. We'll get into that a little later on when it gets a little bit closer. The deadline to file, today of course the first day, you have until 4 o'clock on January the 30th, the first month of next year, or the end thereof, to file for an office. Independent political group or political organization candidates for offices that require a statement of candidacy must file by 4 o'clock April the 2nd. Here in Magoffin County, as I said a few moments ago, so far And I suspect there to be maybe just as many tomorrow. We'll have to wait and see before it starts to trickle off. But 27 individuals, by my count, have filed to run for 10 county offices, and here they are.
We'll begin with the constable races thus far. No one has filed for District 1 constable in Magoffin County. Silas Saylor, a registered Democrat, has filed to run for constable in District 2. Also, a lone Democrat just today filing for constable District 3 in Magoffin County, that being Richard Rex Love. Moving on to magistrate races here in Magoffin County, a Republican and a Democrat, Darrell Ray Howard and Harlan Sardrow. The first two of what we suspect will be many more based on 4 years ago when some races had up to 16 individuals, I believe, at one time. Magistrate for District 2 in Magoffin County, Republican Eddie Jenkins and Democrat Gary Ward have filed for magistrate in District 2. While in the magistrate's race for District 3 in Magoffin County, Republican Nelson Lovely has filed, as has Democrat Joe Bailey, Democrat Randall Reisner, and Democrat Brian K. Pennington, all again for magistrate in District 3. The incumbent Magoffin County coroner, so far the first and only candidate to file for that position, Democrat Mark Jenkins. Magoffin County jailer, incumbent Brian Montgomery on the Democratic ticket. Greg Minix, a Republican challenger from previous elections, has also filed for the race for Magoffin County jailer. And Renee Arnett Shepard has filed for re-election on the Democratic ticket, obviously. She has been joined by Republican Josie Wireman Bailey and Democrat Anthony Wayne Rose. The biggest field thus far is that for Magoffin County Sheriff, and I too expect this one to grow as well. But so far, Republican and Sagersville Police Officer Mike Nichols, Republican William Bill Meade, former state police trooper, current Johnson County Sheriff's deputy. Republican William Jeff Salyer, former Magoffin County Sheriff. Democrat Randall Bob Jordan. Democrat David Neal Howard. Democrat Johnny Lovely. And current Magoffin County Sheriff, Republican Carson Montgomery, all filing for the office of sheriff. While in the Magoffin County Judge Executive's race, 3 Democrats and 1 Republican thus far. William Helton, Democrat Danny Salyer, and Democrat and current magistrate Matthew Chalmer Wireman, also Republican Joshua Ray Puckett, have all filed to run for Magoffin County Judge Executive. And once again, that's 27 individuals in 10 races, and we suspect this list to continue to grow. We'll check in with it periodically, probably another update tomorrow, and thereafter we'll go once a week or every so often and bring you an updated list.
And on tomorrow's program, we may add to that list should there be any new names, and then we will take a look at those who have filed thus far in Johnson County as well. I'll be right back with more headlines for tonight in just a second.
Hello, Magoffin County. I'm Matthew Wireman, and I'm officially announcing my candidacy for County Judge Executive on the Democrat ticket. I've decided to run for this office not to satisfy a thirst for power. I'm running because I love Magoffin County, and I believe prosperity is within our reach. I want to use my skills, experience, and leadership to serve you and to help make our county a better place to live, work, and raise our kids. I'm asking for your support during this campaign and for your vote on Election Day. Thank you.
Yes, Logan makes the best truck bodies on the market, and they also have a fully stocked warehouse of dump body parts, PTOs, hydraulic pumps, hoists, anything you need to get back on the road. And they are a full-service steel and aluminum service center. They keep I-beam, channel, angle, pipe, round rod, rebar, expanded metal, sheet metal, and aluminum all in stock. And if you've got a big project, they do commercial manufacturing to your specs. Logan, since 1904. Parkway Pharmacy, now open earlier from 8 a.m. until 6 in the evening to better suit your schedule and lifestyle and to help you get better and live a healthier life. And if allergies are bogging you down, they're armed with the very best in over-the-counter relief for adults and your children. Reach owner pharmacist Jesse Rudd and his assistant pharmacist Megan Castle and their staff at 8 o'clock in the mornings or at 349-4400. Layaway now for Christmas at Parkway Gun and Pawn on all new and pre-owned guns, on everything from the best in personal protection to the very best sport and hunting rifles. And layaway is available on all the other great gift ideas, all priced at pennies on the dollar. And if you need a little extra cash for the holidays, they'll loan you cash today on just about anything worth $1. Parkway Gun and Pawn. Like our 100% safe and secure mobile banking app at Sayersville National, we're always working to make your life a little easier. And our mobile deposit feature gives you more freedom and more time to do what you love the most. Just open the app, confirm the amount, and click. You're done. A safe, no-hassle way to manage your money from anywhere in the... Well, you get the drift. Now get the app at Sayersville National Bank. 349-3131.
Rescue and EMS personnel responded to an ATV accident in Magoffin County earlier this afternoon on the left-hand fork of Johnson Fork. It was there that a man was brought off the hill after being seriously injured on his ATV.
Magoffin 911 got a call from a resident that lives on the left-hand fork of Johnson Fork saying that he could hear yells for help coming from the hillside across from his home. Later finding out that a 71-year-old man had been injured in an ATV accident while riding his four-wheeler. The Magoffin County Rescue Squad found the accident victim, who'd been riding alone quite a long distance from his four-wheeler. The unidentified male, who I believe does live in the area, was complaining of chest, back, leg, and other pain and injuries, and was having trouble breathing, from what I understand. His injuries were bad enough to require a medical helicopter for a trauma center, but weather conditions had all possible units grounded at the time. So he was taken off the hill in a rescue squad truck after being put into a Stokes basket and then transferred to an ambulance and then taken to an area hospital by ground. Now, I had to leave rather quickly at this point, but I found out in the follow-up after getting back to the studio later that Robert Prater was the resident who heard the man yelling and called 911. It's my understanding the accident victim had been on his four-wheeler on his property, I believe, and that he cut one tree out of the road going up to the top of the hill and then was trying to ride the machine over another tree that he came to when the machine flipped back over on him and landed on top of him, and then the machine rolled over the embankment, leaving him lying there. Now, he was able to walk back to the original spot where he cut the first tree thereafter, but that was as far as he could physically make it at the time. Had he not been able to get back to that point and had Mr. Prater not been outside, he may have not been heard, and this could have been a different story. No other updates on his condition or identity at this hour. Birthday wishes will begin tonight's Magoffin Farm Bureau community calendar. Happy birthday, Phyllis. Birthday wishes going out to Phyllis Mann from her daughters, sons-in-law, grandkids, granddogs, AJ, Lucy, Lexi, and Clyde, and the list goes on. Happy birthday today to Phyllis Mann. Happy birthday to you. A reminder from Bluegrass Hospice Care. They would like to have anyone in the family or the families who lost someone that was in hospice care over the past year to stop by the Sayersville Renaissance tomorrow for a holiday memorial event. They've got an ornament they would like to pass along to you, and I'm sure some sentiments, and would like all of those families that apply to stop by the Sayersville Renaissance Center tomorrow anytime between noon and 3 o'clock. And a reminder, of course, that this Saturday is the 11th day of the 11th month, and at the 11th hour, they will be honoring our veterans, our local chapter of the DAV, and I'm sure several guest speakers for our Veterans Day ceremony beginning at 11 o'clock Saturday at the Veterans Monument, just there when you go down into the park in the Ramey Park. And later that day, a special invitation from the Sayersville Masonic Lodge for all vets and active duty military personnel for their annual Veterans Day dinner, 3 o'clock Saturday. And that will be at the Sayersville Masonic Lodge Hall, of course, behind the Magoffin County Courthouse. They hope veterans and all active duty military personnel will join them for a special recognition, honor, and dinner. And on that note, on the following day as well, another local tribute to our veterans. The Sayersville Free Will Baptist Church and Pastor Floyd Arnott want to invite all veterans to church services at 11 o'clock Sunday morning and an appreciation dinner following services that morning as well, from Pastor Floyd Arnott and the congregation at the Sayersville Free Will Baptist Church. Don't forget our Substance Abuse Free Environment Coalition, our SAFE Coalition for short, and our local child endangerment team, or endangered child team, my apologies, will both meet this coming week Wednesday of next week, 1 o'clock at the Magoffin County Health Department. Everyone's invited to attend. These meetings are open to the public, and the public's encouraged to, of course, come and join them and help support their cause as well. We'd like to support your cause or your announcement, birthdays and anniversaries too, on our calendar. Just make sure you get that information to us, and we'll tell everyone about it. Local obituaries nightly brought to you by our friends at the Magoffin County Funeral Home, and tonight a reminder of services to be held Friday at 11 for Jency Cottle Allen, 80, of Prestonsburg, who passed away earlier this week, preceded in death by her husband Elmo Allen. She's survived by her son Daryl and daughter Teresa Kraft. Visitation will continue this evening all day tomorrow, and then in the morning hours up until services start on Friday, all from the Sagersville Funeral Home. A tire more than 25% low, about 8 pounds, makes you 3 times more likely, and worn-out tires 11 times more likely to be in a tire-related crash. Don't take your or their safety for granted. Come in for a free inspection, 6 months, no-interest financing, the best price and best selection at Conley Tire in Staffordsville.
There's a lot to be thankful for this November. Friends, family feasts, and fantastic savings from Appalachian Wireless. All this month, get the Samsung GS8 for just $49.99 or the GS8 Plus for just $149.99. Both phones now $100 off the regular price. 2-year agreement required. Better service, bigger savings. That's today's Appalachian Wireless, an East Kentucky network company.
Hi, I'm attorney Jeff Lovely. When hiring an attorney, experience does matter. For over 20 years, I've been representing clients throughout Eastern Kentucky. We are a full-service law firm, representing clients who've been injured in car accidents or at work, representing clients who need to file bankruptcy, representing clients who've been charged with a crime. For all your legal needs, contact my office when it matters. We have 2 locations for your convenience. In Sayersville at 349-4522 and West Liberty at 743-1965.
Much more than diesel specialist, Black Smoke Performance is turning out excellent auto body collision paint and repair results with free quotes and estimates on everything from insurance jobs to that ding you got in the driveway. Custom lift kits, bed liners, winches, and accessories, and full diagnostics and repair on anything gas or diesel, from brakes to fluid changes to major auto repair. If you want it fixed, lifted, painted, customized, or just maintained, just call on the team at Black Smoke Performance in Dixie of Sagersville, 100 May Drive, or 349-8785. Bumper stickers, ball caps, calendars, t-shirts, pencils and pens and gifts, they get you noticed. They get you votes. And get yours locally with the best quality and savings. Call Avavian Arnett Deaton at 349-3835 or find her on Facebook today. All right, so it looks as though I'm going to have to cut the show just a few minutes short tonight. I've got some other news we're working on that's just not quite ready to air. And I'm also headed out to cover another story, that entertaining one that I look forward to bringing you, an annual event that's I'm excited it's here already, and a little shocked that it's here already at the same time. So let's go ahead and go on over to your Licking Valley RECC forecast, where we are still looking for a big blast of cold air. I mean, mostly cloudy skies tonight. It was cool out there today. We should drop off to about 36 tonight, just above, well above freezing by all counts, and a light northeast wind. Nothing that exciting, nothing that dramatic, pretty much, a little below normal. Tomorrow, 55. Now, we will see, I think, early tomorrow, partly sunny skies, but they should become full-blown sunny skies by the afternoon. And that will help to warm things up to a balmy 55 by comparison to Friday's forecast. Now, we'll get back well below freezing tomorrow night at 28 under mostly clear skies, which will just help that along. And Friday, it's been tweaked a little bit, but only we've lost a degree off the high, I think, from yesterday. But we're still talking about struggling to get to the 40-degree mark. Some folks, Central Kentucky and elsewhere, might not do as well as we are. But sunny and 40, and definitely cold on your Friday. Nighttime lows will be some of the coldest, if not the coldest, we've seen, down close to 25 degrees Friday night and into your Saturday morning. And I'm still holding on to a pretty nice Veterans Day forecast. The ceremony is going to be a bit on the cool side. It's going to be sunny in the park. Daytime highs now, they backed off to about 50, 51 degrees right now. I'm hoping they'll stay at least at that. And we'll be just above freezing for Saturday night's low. But Saturday's going to be sunny. It's going to be dry. And it's going to be a nice day for Veterans Day. We'll have to have a jacket, of course, I do believe. We're not going to warm up much on Sunday. And we're not going to see much sun either. 53 and 41, mostly cloudy, and showers. That next system that comes in by the latter half of your weekend after 2 o'clock or so will be dry, I think, up until about 1 or 2 o'clock Sunday. Then we'll start to see a threat of some showers, a likelihood of showers Sunday night. And as far as those carrying over into your Monday, I think maybe up until about noon at the latest or so. Temperature still holding, struggling to, but still holding on to those 50s on Monday with some partly sunny skies after the showers move on out. I think Tuesday we'll see mostly sunny and 54. Wednesday of next week, we're getting into the upper 50s with still some sunshine, but you know what? Another chance of some showers will roll into the forecast by then.
On tomorrow's program, we'll take a look at the Magafa County High School boys basketball team, out and ahead of by just a little more than a week now of Maroon and White Night. We'll be talking about that as well. But I've got that and other news to work into tomorrow's program, and I suspect a few things that might be breaking between now and then. For now, thank you for being a part of the program. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday, and have a good night.